That's a kill. Smoked. Damn it. Oh, God.
Oh, this is playtime for Maverick. Hey everybody, and welcome to another movie night. I'm Jackie. Clearly still figuring out the new setup. That'll go up eventually. But yes, we are back, and tonight we are watching Top Gun Maverick. Finally. I have been dying to watch this since I watched the first one. It feels like an age ago. Now, where do I begin with Top Gun Maverick? I can say that I have heard nothing but incredible things about this sequel. It definitely is classified as a sequel, considering it came out, what, 30 years? 40 years after the original? Because the original was the 80s? Many, many decades after the original. It is, in a sense, a bit of a reboot, but it is a direct sequel from what I understand. I do know that Kelly McGillis did not come back for this. I was informed in the comments, though, to remember the name Penny Benjamin, the Admiral's daughter. I do recall that. We never actually heard the story, but I do recall there was something about her. And I do believe she's played by Jennifer Connelly. I think that's who it is. I don't know if I saw that in a comment or I just saw the IMDb page or something. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure it's Jennifer Connelly, who, I mean, awesome, cool, great. I also do know that we see Goose's son. I think somebody told me that. Other than that, I don't know anything about this movie. I don't. I have been wanting to watch it for a long time. Again, it was a huge, huge success for the box office. I know Tom Cruise was sort of heralded as saving the box office last summer, and have obviously had a lot of excitement from you guys to watch this sequel. So, as always, please don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it. Drop me a comment. Let me know your thoughts on Top Gun Maverick as a sequel, as its own film, your personal experiences with it and the Top Gun franchise. I'm really, really curious to hear. Redder is better, so hit what may or may not be a big red subscribe button, depending on your browser, and check me out on Patreon for the full-length version of this reaction, as well as all of my other content. And without further ado, let's get into Top Gun Maverick. If this video seems familiar, that's probably because it is. This is technically a re-upload. I had filmed this video over a year ago. It got posted last year, but a few months ago it was taken down for copyright. I have been figuring out that whole situation, but ironically, that was actually part of the reason I stopped using that editing style, you know, the bubble instead of the small screen. Part of the reason for that is because it's a lot harder to avoid copyright when you're doing the full screen and blurring out. There was literally a moment overnight earlier this year where I think copyright rules changed, because I even started getting flagged on the fully blurred and muted full-length versions that I post to Patreon through YouTube. Those started getting flagged, and I had to start blacking those out even more because it was flagging footage. And I think that's what happened with Maverick. It wound up getting flagged because so much of the footage was just blurred instead of being off screen. So it's been something that I've wanted to do, something I've wanted to get re-uploaded. Instead of re-editing it from top to bottom, I just went through and did things like strengthening the blur and making little adjustments. But finally, I am getting this video reposted, and I want to issue a little bit of a challenge, because the truly heartbreaking thing about this video is that it got taken down literally 48 hours after it hit 100,000 views. And at that point, I think it was only my fourth video to hit 100,000 views, and that hurt so much. And so even though this is a re-upload, I know it has the potential, so I'm putting a little bit of a request out into the universe, onto the internet, that it would mean so much to me if we could one day get this video back up to 100,000 views. That would mean a lot to me. But anyway, all of this to say, yes, this is technically a re-upload. This originally got taken down for copyright reasons. And again, this was filmed and edited last year, so I was using a different microphone. My editing style was a little bit different. The setup is different because I was still in the process of getting all of this set up. So just a heads up, that's why it all looks a bit different. But on that note, I'm going to leave it there, and we're just going to get into Maverick. So if you have seen this already, thank you for clicking anyway and helping me with the views. If this is your first time, welcome, enjoy the reaction, and without further ado, let's get back into Top Gun Maverick. I apologize if you can hear the fan going. I have it under the desk. Hopefully it's not too loud, but it is just still way too hot to try to film without it. So I will try to tone that down in the audio. But again, if you can hear the fan, I apologize. Oh, this music. Oh, they didn't use the font. Oh, this music. On March 3rd, 1969, the United States Navy established an elite... Okay, is this... Yeah, this is the same intro. Okay. I literally had to check. I'm like, this is Maverick, right? Like, I didn't click on the first Top Gun. Maverick. Okay. I literally for a second there thought I might have clicked on the first one. Here it is, the drop. Ah, danger zone! GoPro shots! Oh! All the things I loved about the first one. Oh, Kenny Loggins. When I tell you, I could not get this song out of my head for weeks after I saw the first one. I'm enjoying the parallel to the first one. The very, very similar intro, the sort of nostalgia of it. They were very aware of what worked with the first one. Oh, the nostalgia. Oh. I can only imagine what it was like to be like an original Top Gun fan watching this in the theater. I mean, we're only 5 minutes in, but just, this is fan service in a good way, but just the fun nostalgia of it. I imagine it felt pretty good.
Admiral Kane. He's on his way to kill the test and shot us down personally.
Oh, he isn't here yet. Mach 10?
We'll give him Mach 10.
Let's give him Mach 10.
Yep. Challenge accepted. Tom Cruise loves his job. That is a man that you can tell loves every second of what he's doing. Like, this is life for him.
I don't like that look, man.
It's the only one I got.
It's not too late to stop, buddy.
Oh, no. Not
You know
now.
what happens to you if you go through with this.
Yep. We do it anyway. He never does what he's supposed to.
I know what happens to everyone else if I don't.
That is a hell of a parallel for the fact that Top Gun Maverick basically saved the box office last summer.
One last ride.
Oh, the nostalgia. In your face, Man in Black. Oh, those flybys.
Cleared above 600, can increase to Mach 3.5.
Oh, I wish I saw this in theaters. Oh, this is beautiful.
Mav, Admiral Kane is asking,
Ordering
that we bring her down.
No. Can't hear you. I'm sorry. I'm flying through a tunnel. I'm sorry.
This is where we've had trouble with comms, sir. It's the Earth's curvature. Yeah, it's called Earth bulge.
Did anyone offer you a coffee?
Oh, fly boys.
Mach 9.
He's the fastest man alive.
God. Oh, the tilt. Oh.
Just a little.
Come on. Come on.
Put that in your Pentagon budget.
Put that in your pipe and smoke it. Ah! Did you ever doubt he would? But what's about to go wrong? Yeah, he's not coming down.
Oh, don't do it.
Don't.
Just
No!
a little.
Maverick! No! Very much a parallel to the first one. Always pushing the envelope.
Oh, shit.
Oh, Jesus!
Maverick.
Now you have some real comms issues. Hi, everyone. Water, please.
Where am I?
When am I? Oh, sweetie. That was beautiful. That whole sequence was stunning.
30 plus years of service.
A lot happened off camera.
Yet you can't get a promotion, you won't retire, and despite your best efforts, you refuse to die. Why is that?
Loves to fly. Just wants to fly.
The future is coming, and you're not in it.
This is a great premise for this movie.
North Island, sir?
You're going to
For
Top Gun.
reasons known only to the Almighty and your guardian angel,
You're going to Top Gun.
you've been called back to Top Gun.
Yes! We are paralleling the first one here. Yep. Literally down to the shot of the ring, because his commanding officer in the first one, we saw a shot of his ring when he was called into his office to be sent to Top Gun.
Your kind is headed for extinction.
But not today.
Again, the script is really interesting because there's a lot of parallels in lines like that to him being one of the last movie stars, this being one of the last blockbusters. Like, oh, it's just beautiful. It's beautiful. This makes me happy. This movie knows what made the first one good. It really does. But yeah, there's a lot of real life parallels here. It's very, very self-aware. Oh. Come on. Oh.
Can it be done or not?
Well, it's been a while since I've flown an F-18 and...
I think you misunderstand, Captain.
We want you to teach it.
Mm.
We recalled 12 Top Gun graduates from...
Oh, I spot Miles Teller and Glen Powell. Hello, baby goose. What is a baby goose called?
Captain Mitchell was cleared of any wrongdoing. Goose's death was an accident.
Is that how Goose's son sees it?
Ouch.
You were a Top Gun instructor before.
That was almost 30 years ago. It lasted 2 months.
Yeah, I admit I was surprised at the end of the last movie that he chose to be an instructor. He's someone that just wants to be up on the plane.
You fly for Top Gun, or you don't fly for the Navy ever again.
God, him standing there next to Goose's son. Oh! Touché.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
Penny Benjamin. Penny Benjamin. Oh my god. Yet another parallel to the first one, meeting the woman at the bar.
Who'd you piss off this time?
Another admiral.
Ah.
I can never stay mad at you. That's the problem.
Touché.
Bought this place about 3 years ago. Not long after you got shipped off to the desert for pissing off that other admiral.
I think this is it.
You said it after they busted you for taking me on a joyride in that F-18.
Is that what happened?
As improbable as it seems right now, somehow you'll be back in a fighter plane with your tail on fire.
I do love Jennifer Connelly. I think the chemistry was better with Kelly McGillis. Apparently some people didn't think so. I thought their chemistry was spectacular.
What am I missing?
You're buying rounds for everybody.
Disrespect a lady, the Navy, or put your cell phone on my bar.
And you buy around.
That's funny.
Bradshaw! Is that you?
Rooster. Is that a... Oh, bravo, girl. I was gonna say, something tells me that he's gonna be really, really cocky. You know, Rooster.
You might know what this special detachment is all about?
No, mission's a mission. They don't confront me.
Oh, baby Maverick.
And which one of y'all has what it takes to follow me?
Fly boys.
That's Harvard, Yale, Omaha. Shit, that's Fritz.
Is that Manny Jacinto? Did I spy Jason Mendoza? Just like his father.
It's been declined.
Oh! Interesting. Welcome back. Yep. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Now. Oh, Goose. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Yeah. Yeah, I get the sense that he and Rooster don't have much of a relationship.
His exploits are legendary, and he's considered to be one of the finest pilots this program has ever produced.
Oh my god! He's Charlie in this scene!
I'm assuming you know the book, inside and out. So does your enemy.
That got their attention.
You gonna wash me out?
That'll be up to you, not me.
Am I dismissed?
Attention. Just a little bit.
We do not go below the hard deck of 5,000 feet.
Don't we? Who's gonna do it?
Or else what, sir?
Or else I shoot back.
This guy needs an ego check.
Whoever gets shot down first has to do 200 push-ups.
Nothing on the radar up ahead.
Yup.
He must be somewhere behind us.
Is he now? Oh my god.
Hurry up, man, hurry up!
Oh, this is playtime for Maverick. This is child's play. Gotcha! Oh, that is killing him. Not only did he lose a bet, but he lost to Maverick.
That's a kill. Smoked. Damn it. Oh,
Pay attention.
Let's go, Mav. Let's see what you got. Come get me. Phoenix, I can't see him. How close am I?
I'm dead, dickhead.
I love her.
Where is he? Where is he? That's a kill.
Oh! Maverick, you legend! This is fun.
Lights out, Coyote. Copy kill.
Oh my god. Y'all are gonna be swole by the time he's done with you.
So where the hell is he? Been here the whole time.
Do
See me
it! Do
now?
it! Do it! Do it! Do it!
Let's get it over with. Fight's on!
What is with these two?
Oh my god.
I can go as low as you, sir, and that's saying something.
Oh! Ouch! Rooster's playing chicken. Jesus! Oh, shit. Maverick blinked.
That's a kill. Not enough.
Oh, shit.
He pulled my application in the Naval Academy.
What?
Set me back 4 years.
Because he couldn't stand to watch you die. He didn't want him to be a pilot.
And nothing will change without my express approval.
Including the hard deck, sir?
Especially the hard deck. What is this?
It's a request to lower the hard deck, sir.
Smart ass. That was beautiful.
Now you're in the Navy.
Touche. Aww. That was sweet. That was fun.
Don't give me that look.
What look?
That one.
Night, Penny.
I do like their dynamic. I still miss Charlie. It's my only disappointment. I loved Charlie.
It's my fault.
Was there a reason you didn't communicate with your team?
I was focusing on
One that their family will accept at the funeral.
Oh. Yeah. Harsh but true. No one better to teach it than him.
You're going too fast, man. Well, no harm in being ahead of schedule.
Except that you leave your wingman behind you?
Well, I flew as fast as I could. And you put your team in danger and your wingman's dead.
Yep.
They couldn't keep up.
Ugh.
Then it's a dogfight.
Against fifth-generation fighters.
It's not the plane, sir. It's the pilot.
Oh.
You really don't get it. On this mission, a man flies like Maverick here, or a man does not come back. That's no time to be thinking about the past.
You're a bit of an ass. Like, wow.
I can't be the only one that knows that Maverick flew with his old man.
That's enough.
Or that Maverick was
Oh.
flying when his old man...
Oh, no, line crossed. Dick move, man. You're not just hanging them out to dry, you are just actively ruining your teammates.
There's nothing else they can do. Even speaking is painful now.
You have cancer or something?
What can I do for you?
That's what you can do for me. I always liked Ice. I think Val Kilmer really did a great job of humanizing him.
Don't ask me to send someone else to die, please. Don't ask me to send him.
Gotta let him go.
It's not what I am, it's who I am. The only reason I'm here is you.
I love this friendship.
The Navy needs Maverick. That's why you're still here.
I love this!
Who's the better pilot, you or me? This is a nice moment. Let's not ruin it.
Started out a couple of hotheads, now we're here. Oh! Oh my god, we're getting a football scene instead of a volleyball scene. Oh my god. I mean, this entire movie's been a parallel with the first one, so oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. Alright. That was something. I prefer the volleyball scene. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I get it. But the volleyball scene had that 80s charm to it.
Who's winning?
Nobody.
I think they stopped keeping score a while ago.
This detachment.
Oh my god, his face literally against his ass. Like, what? That's literally kiss my ass. It's still fun. This movie is making me happy in the same way that the first one did. They haven't mentioned Charlie at all. Are they just not? Or is this like a Megan Fox, Rosie Huntington Whiteley thing where... Oh, subtle. Was it always the plan? I'm curious how early on they knew they wouldn't have Kelly McGillis.
You know, she always wanted more freedom than I thought she was ready for.
Where'd she get that from? I wonder.
Oh, he's gonna get a parallel life lesson here.
I also had to trust her.
Yup.
Let her make some of her own mistakes sometimes.
Breathe in the words, Maverick.
His mother never wanted him to fly, not after what happened to Goose. Why should he resent her too?
Yeah, he doesn't know. Fell on his sword for her.
Just don't break her heart again.
Oh. Damn! This man has so much pressure on him in this movie. Jesus.
Your mission has been moved up 1 week.
Yes, because we have plenty of time to spare.
It's the most difficult stage of the mission, requiring nothing less than 2 consecutive miracles.
Jesus.
A steep climb at that speed, you're pulling at least 8 Gs.
Yeah?
9, minimum.
Huh? So I was wondering where this Mach 10 thing would come in.
Is this even achievable?
The answer to that question will come down to the pilot in the box.
Is it gonna be the man who's gone Mach 10? Yep.
Bird strike! Bird strike!
Bird strike!
Oh my god.
No. Is this like when Maverick and Goose got caught in the jet wash? It's a complete accident? Oh my god.
There will be others.
Yeah.
Easy for you to say.
Oh!
No wife, no kids, nobody to mourn you when you burn in.
Why do I feel like that was deliberate?
Why'd you pull my papers at the academy? You weren't ready.
My dad believed in you.
Oh.
I'm not gonna make the same mistake.
And the hits just keep on coming. Oh god, I literally had it in the back of my mind. I'm like, are we gonna lose Iceman? Is he gonna die? Oh! I didn't even want to say it because I didn't want to think. I didn't even want to think it.
So they have to believe that this mission can be flown.
And all you've managed to do is teach them that it can't.
Do it yourself.
You're grounded, Captain, permanently.
Ice is gone.
No more safety net.
If you lost your wingman up there, you keep fighting. You wouldn't just give up.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do.
Do what you do best.
Babysitting ducks for enemy missiles.
Oh, he's doing it! He's doing it!
Who the hell is that?
Yep. Yes! Come on, Maverick.
Don't see an event scheduled for you, sir.
Well, I'm going anyway.
Nice.
Yes!
2:15, that's impossible.
No, it's not. Everything's impossible until someone does it. Attaboy! Come on, Mav. Oh my god.
Pumping a tree.
Here we go.
2, 1.
Ah! Oh, this is so cool. Alright, come on. Miracle number 1. Miracle number 1. Talk to me, Goose. Here we go! Up we go! Come on, you've done Mach 10. You can do it. You can do it! Ah! They're on their feet! Oh my god.
Bullseye! Holy shit!
10 G's. Yup. Mach 10.
Damn.
Yup. So prove to him it's possible.
You have demonstrated that this mission can be flown. You did it by stealing a multi-million-dollar military aircraft and flying it in such a manner that it may never be airworthy again.
Ew.
I have everything I need to have you court-martialed and dishonorably discharged.
Don't you dare. Nope, put him on. Put him in. Put me in, coach.
Risk my career by appointing you team leader.
Yup. Put me in, coach.
Sir, I think the Admiral's asking a rhetorical.
Keep it in. Breathe, 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 Maverick. I'm leaving and I don't know if I'm coming back. I appreciate that they established Penny Benjamin was a recurring fling with him, that it wasn't just something happened once a long time ago and we're bringing it back because we just need something. I like that they really fleshed that out as a couple that's sort of been in each other's lives off and on for so long. It doesn't feel as forced. I think that was a really good decision. If they couldn't have Charlie, I think that was a good decision.
Captain Mitchell, you're where you belong. Make us proud.
I just got hit like really, really emotional right then. I got that like swooping in my stomach of just...
The moment those tomahawks hit, the enemy will know you're coming.
No pressure. Nobody's feeling any stress right now. It's fine.
You give him hell!
There you go. We all believe in you, man. Gotta believe in yourself.
We'll talk when we get back.
See, that's the kind of statement that would make me feel like someone's not coming back.
I don't like that look, man.
That's the only one I got. If I don't see you again, Hondo, thank you.
Stop saying things that make me think you're gonna die. Why am I so emotional right now? I have that that pit. It's not a pit in my stomach of anxiety. It's just that almost lightheaded feeling you get when you're just...
Dagger 2 away. Dagger 3 away.
Like cannons. God, it just made me think of the Hunger Games, of the cannons that went off anytime someone died. This is just wreaking havoc on my anxiety right now. I have so much to say about this movie, but I don't want to say it till it's over because I'm just sucked in.
Mark. 2 mark.
Nothing like putting a clock on something to increase the tension and the stakes. Jesus Christ.
We got you, Mav. Don't wait for me.
Don't think, just do. Don't think, just do. Come on, Rooster. Don't lose your nerve.
Hands up, Phoenix.
Jesus Christ.
Come on, Rooster. Bandits inbound. We gotta
Don't
make up
think,
time
just
now.
do. Talk to me, Goose. Come on. Come on, Goose. Talk to your son.
If we don't increase our speed right now, those bandits are gonna be waiting for us when we reach the target. Talk to me, Dad.
Yes!
Come on, kid. You can do it. Don't think.
Just
do.
Just do. Talk to me, Goose. Talk to me, Goose. Yes! Attaboy! Attaboy, Rooster!
Jesus, Rooster, not that fast. That's it.
Exactly that fast. Come on! It's like Hiccup and Toothless. Just feel. Don't think. Just go. Holy shit.
Come on, Bob, come on. Stand by!
There we go! Miracle number 1! Yes! Miracle number 1! Come on, Rooster. Come on, guys.
Rooster, there's something wrong with this laser!
Oh no.
Shit.
He's gonna have to eyeball it.
I got this! I got this! Pull it away! Bombs away! Bombs away!
Do it! Miracle number 2! Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Bravo!
Now they're in Coffin Corner.
Oh my god, here they come! Stab on your six, Rooster!
Jesus Christ.
Rooster, evade, evade!
Evade, come on.
I can't shake them, they're on me, they're on me!
He's going back for him. Maverick's going back for him. Yep. He's not leaving him behind.
No, no!
Yeah.
Dagger spare, request permission to launch and fly air cover.
Negative, spare.
I don't believe it.
Rooster, those bandits are closing.
He doesn't care.
We can't go back.
He's going to anyway.
Maverick's gone.
No. Wait, did my screen black or did that black? Oh my god. God. Zigzag! Zigzag! Zigzag recon! Zigzag! Zigzag recon! Who's coming back for him? Who's gonna shoot him down? Someone's gonna hit this guy! Someone's gonna knock him out! Who is it? Yes! Who is it? Rooster? Rooster. It's Rooster.
No. Dagger 2 is hit.
No! He got out. The cardio! The cardio!
You all right? Yeah, I'm good. You all right?
How dare you, you idiot!
I saved your life!
I saved your life.
So that you
That's
could
the
live
whole
it!
point.
So that
What
you
the hell
could
were you
go.
even thinking?
You told me not to think!
It's good to see you.
It's good to see you too. You're not serious.
Something stupid, something crazy. Are they gonna try to steal planes and get out? Oh my god. They're gonna steal a plane.
You've got to be shitting me.
They're gonna steal a plane!
An F-14?
I shot down 3 MiGs on one of those.
We don't even know if that bag of ass can fly.
Well, it's your best shot.
Let's find out.
Okay.
He's flying with Goose again.
There's guys up there, Matt.
Yep.
Act casual.
There's more over there.
Act natural. Act natural.
Let's start running.
Yeah.
It's been a minute, huh, Matt?
Don't think, just do.
Oh my god. This thing is so old.
Huh?
How are we gonna get this museum piece in the air?
This museum piece. I love that it's an old plane.
Why are the wings coming out, Matt?
Because we're gonna do this. Miracle number 3.
Matt, this is a taxiway.
Today it is a runway.
You just hang on.
Holy shit! Holy shit!
I knew that was gonna happen. Yeah. There's always that little bit. That's such a trope. It's a great trope that they make it just barely.
We're receiving a signal from Rooster Z-Set.
Yeah, you are.
He's supersonic.
Hell yeah, he is.
In what?
Overwatch reports an F-14 Tomcat is airborne and on course for our position.
Damn right it is.
It can't be.
Yes, it can.
Maverick.
Yup. Yes!
Everything's dead back here. What do I do? Talk me through it.
Oh my god, that was a terrible thing to say. Everything's dead back here in Goose's seat? That was too soon. Oh dear, we got company.
Mav, tally 2, 5 o'clock low.
Yep. Got very, very fancy company.
If they knew who we were, we'd be dead already.
Touche! You are in their plane.
Just wave and smile. Just wave and smile.
Some, relations Foreign relations? Yep.
What's that signal? What's he saying?
Yeah, no idea. I have no idea what he's saying.
What about that one? Any idea?
I've never seen that one either.
Something's wrong. Yep.
Mav, can we outrun these guys?
No.
Then it's a dogfight.
Yep.
An F-14 against 5th-gen fighters?
It's not the plane, it's the pilot.
Yep.
You'd go after him if I wasn't here.
Yep.
Come on, Mav. Don't think.
Just do. Come on, Mav. Yes! Attaboy, Maverick! Oh, Jesus Christ.
Smoke in the air! Smoke in the air! Hang on!
Oh, damn! Mav's the best for a reason.
Coming around!
To be told, to be told.
You got him, Mav!
Yes! Come on! Come on, Mav! Oh my God!
What the? Holy shit! What the fuck was that?
Shit! Oh my God.
Talk to me, Rooster! Where is he? He's still on us!
Imagine how embarrassed this guy's gonna be. They're taken down by an F-14.
Come on, Mav! Do some of that pilot shit! Brace yourself!
Do some of that pilot shit! Nice! Ooh.
Holy shit!
Craziest roller coaster of your life. Last chance. Yes! You got him! Yes! Left the building! Yes! Oh my God. The man, the myth, the legend.
Where the hell is this guy?
What?
He's on our nose.
You're empty. Come on, Hangman! Come on, Hangman!
Shit, he's already on us!
Come on, Hangman, come back for him. Don't leave him hanging.
Eject! Eject! Rooster, pull the handle! Eject! It's not working!
It's a bucket of bolt. It's a museum piece. Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry, guys.
Yes! Hangman! 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 Hangman!
Good afternoon,
Yes!
ladies and gentlemen. This is your savior speaking. Please fasten your seatbelts and turn your tray tables till they're locked in upright position.
Called it! Is he gonna fly by? Fly by! Yep. Oh, the music is back!
Please don't tell me we lost an engine.
We lost an engine.
All right, I won't tell you.
We haven't heard the Top Gun theme since the beginning of the movie. Oh. He brought Goose back. Goose wasn't with him for the victory at the end of the last movie, but he's here now. Your dad would be proud.
Thank you for saving my life.
That's what my dad would have done.
Yeah. Now that's a hell of a shot. That is a hell of an image right there. Jennifer Connelly on a vintage Porsche. You guys say Porsche or Porsche? I've heard both. Is he flying? Oh, he's taking her up. Oh. Tradition. I see what the hype was about. I see why everyone was raving about this, why it was a huge box office success, why it was heralded as one of the best sequels, as arguably almost as good as the first one. Just, wow. That was a hell of a lot to live up to. And I've had issues with films in the past where they were hyped up too much for me. For example, Bridesmaids was one. I, to this day, don't think I've ever actually finished that movie because I watched it so long after it came out that it was just hyped as the best comedy ever, this most amazing movie. And I'm just sitting there going, one, wasn't really my type of humor, but two, I was just like, this isn't what I was, like, I was expecting way better than this. And so I definitely had a little bit of nervousness going into this, that it had been hyped up so much that there's no way it could live up to the hype, and it absolutely did. This was spectacular. And I said it many times during the movie, I had so many things I wanted to say, and I do, because if you guys watched my Top Gun, the first one, my reaction to that one, I loved that movie. I thought it was great. I thought it was phenomenal. For me, watching it in 2023, it was very predictable. Not in a bad way, and I don't say that to say that it's a bad movie or anything like that. The thing is, I just watched it after having seen all the movies that came after it and all the movies that were influenced by it, all the movies that took those tropes and took those plot points and those story points that are great, but watching movies like the first one that popped into mind for some reason was Pacific Rim, the Guillermo del Toro film, that Charlie Hunnam's character, he and his brother, they were the arrogant flyboys. It was very much that same trope. They had to be the most arrogant. They had to be that self-confident. And he lost his brother, his wingman, literally the men he flew with, who was in the Jaeger with him, lost his brother, and it humbled him, and it affected him, and it made it difficult for him to come back in the same way that it did with Maverick. That's just one example of so many other films and stories we've seen since Top Gun, and I'm sure probably did happen beforehand, but for the purposes of this video, there have been a lot that I've seen that have used that trope and have used that story point, and it's effective, it's true, it works. But that's part of the reason that for me, Goose's death was so predictable, because I was going back to the beginning, to the film that set the formula, and so it seemed obvious to me, and I totally understand it wouldn't have been the first time you see it, but that's just my perspective. And so going into this, I was really, really curious if it would be similar in the sense that I'd be able to predict what was going to happen. And yes and no, and I really, really, really appreciate this is another one that is fan service done right, that knew what people enjoyed about the first one, gave the nods in the opening credits, the opening titles, Kenny Loggins' Danger Zone, that iconic Top Gun music. You had those moments that just brought you back to it and were wonderful. And there were a lot of story parallels. Obviously, there were so many plot point story parallels that just went right along with the first one. And in a way, it did. And it did that sort of thing of like what an amazing reboot or what an amazing sequel does is it takes what the first one did and does the same thing, only slightly different. And so for example, we had literally almost shot for shot the scene of him getting sent to Top Gun, of this commanding officer, literally down to the shot of the ring, he's getting sent to Top Gun, these plot parallels, but subverting it in the way that it wasn't the new pilots, it wasn't the students in this sense that needed the ego check. I was kind of expecting, like my brain immediately went to, okay, which one of them is going to lose somebody? Who's Rooster going to lose? Who's going to kind of have that ego check in the way that Maverick did in the first one? I wasn't expecting it to happen to Maverick. I was not expecting him to have that moment. I got lulled into a false sense of security, and that's exactly the point and why they did it and why it worked so well, of having that scene of Bob and Phoenix crashing, but surviving. They're okay. And so we are lulled into this false sense of security because in the first one, when that happened, when that accident happened, Goose didn't survive. And so when they make it through, we're just sitting there going, oh, whew, okay, they tricked us. They pulled a fast one on us. And then to have Iceman right after that, I didn't want to say it because as soon as it was like, he's got cancer or he's got something, he's sick, your brain immediately goes, that's a sign of something. That's a sign of something. And that scene with the two of them was beautiful. It was so good. But I fully admit, I got lulled into that full sense of security, and I was thinking it. I was like, please don't take Iceman from me. Please don't do that. But it fit perfectly, and it gave you that sense of security that you didn't have in the first one, and then gut punched you. And that's a really, really great way to, again, follow the parallel give you those familiar beats, but twist it, but give you something you don't expect, give you something different. And that was so well done because it gave Maverick that very similar arc, that very similar growth. And it was beautifully done. Beautifully, beautifully done. So that's something that I really, really appreciated about this script, was the fact that it knew what worked about Top Gun. It knew what was good. It knew what people enjoyed. It knew to stick close to that. And especially because it's happening decades later, it's not a follow-up 2 years later. It's not a direct sequel in that way. Because it's happening so much later, and you have to rely on the nostalgia factor, and you have to bring people back into it to parallel the story in that way, was really, really effective narratively and made this great, but took it in its own way and did such a great job of giving us something we didn't expect. And so I think it is a fabulous script. For that reason, the fact that I was just so engrossed in this, spectacular sequel, spectacular. Because another thing I really, really appreciated about it was it had its own soundtrack. It had its own score. It was a brand new score. It was completely original, but you still had the moments. You had those bits in the beginning, but then at the end, you still brought in that original Top Gun theme, and it meant so much more to have it at that moment. Instead of in the first one, it was a recurring thing throughout, and we had a different score. So this time, giving it its own identity, even while it's paralleling, even while there are so many similarities to the first one, things like giving it its own score, gave it its own identity, did give you that sense that you weren't just watching the same thing over and over again. And then to bring that iconic music back in at the end just gave you the weight of it. And that's what made it so special. So I think that was balanced beautifully. Oh, so good. But yeah, bringing in Goose's son was just such a wonderful full circle moment, and I loved it. I loved the way they did that at the end. That Rooster came back for him, that they literally saved each other's lives, and he got to have that final moment at the end with Rooster, because he didn't get to have that triumph at the end of the first movie with Goose. He had to throw his dog tags and let him go, and that's so hard. He didn't get to share his biggest triumph with his brother, with his best friend, and so to be able to share this with Rooster was just, that was spectacular. That was spectacular. And then, I think I mentioned this earlier, I stand by, I loved Kelly McGillis. I know some people didn't think they had chemistry in the first one. I thought they were spectacular. I thought they had crazy chemistry. I loved Maverick and Charlie. I absolutely loved them. And I think Jennifer Connelly did a great job. She obviously had some massive shoes to fill, but I think she did a great job. And I think they handled it really well. Instead of bringing in a whole new person or ignoring it entirely, you obviously have to have some sort of love interest. That's just how these things work. But to, one, make it someone who had already been mentioned. Penny Benjamin was someone that we knew he already had a history with. But to flesh it out and show us that it wasn't just a fling. It wasn't that one weekend where he took the Admiral's daughter out on a fling and that was it and they never saw each other again. The fact that they established it was a recurring thing throughout their lives. From then, even now, the fact that these are people who have history and are sort of keep coming back to each other, I think that sort of softened the blow of not having Charlie here, and it made it a lot more palatable that we didn't feel like we were being forced some other person because she wasn't available or because she wasn't here. So I think that was a really, really smart narrative choice. I think that was a really, really smart decision. And going along with that, I'm just not mentioning Charlie. I am going to assume that him talking about how he lasted 2 months as an instructor at Top Gun and then went back to flying planes, that's probably the best explanation we're going to get of him and Charlie. It probably was a very similar, like, we only lasted 2 months, and that was it from there. Because the fact that we didn't see anything of her, there was no mention of her, it wasn't like we're going to say that she died, or something happened, or they were married for years and they got divorced, and there's some massive history there. The fact that it wasn't even mentioned at all, I get the sense that that line of "I only lasted 2 months" was probably pertaining to their relationship as well. So it happens. That's life. Nothing wrong with it. But I think that was handled really, really well. And I definitely appreciated that. Beautifully shot. This definitely had a slightly different vibe. The cinematography, the way that they shot the planes was a little bit different this time. We had way more, like, close-ups. I'm why is my brain just not thinking of this? We didn't have a lot of the synecdoche shots, those sort of like pieces of the plane. We had a lot of excitement in it, but I feel like this film relied a lot more heavily on showing us the pilots than it did on the flight or on the planes themselves. I don't know. I'd have to go back and watch the first one and sort of compare the flight scenes, because at least during the training montages, like there were moments that I was like, okay, I feel like this just feels a little bit different, and I definitely would need to go more side by side and compare them to really understand why it felt different to me. That being said, obviously, still spectacular, still an amazing adrenaline rush, absolutely wonderful, and of course, they had to have the volleyball scene 2.0. And it fit. Yes, it's team bonding. It's lovely. It was football this time instead of volleyball. I still love the charm of the 80s. Like, I think it was so... I enjoyed the volleyball scene more because it was fun. It was charming. It was 80s. It was great. And this was good. Like, obviously, again, everything done as well as it possibly could. And yeah, this is one... kind of the same with the first one. I wish I could have seen in theaters, and if they ever do a re-release in theaters, I would love to go see it. But on the whole, thoroughly enjoyed this movie. Ugh, I can't believe I waited so long to watch it. I literally yesterday had someone try to start talking to me about this movie, and I'm like, no, I haven't seen it yet, and now I can text her and be like, all right, we can talk about it now. But a truly spectacular film and deserving of the hype. Absolutely deserving of the hype. And I just have to say, I will acknowledge Tom Cruise is great at his job, and you can tell that he loves this. Everything, when you see him doing this, have admittedly not seen any of the Mission Impossible films, but in the same way, even just from the trailers, even just from the hype around it and the press and everything, you can tell he's doing these movies because he loves them. He loves these adrenaline films, absolutely loves them, lives for them. You can't do these the way that he does and churn them out at his age and still be doing this if you don't absolutely love every minute of it. And that comes across on screen. It absolutely does. So, excellent casting. I think Miles Teller was I agree, a dead ringer for Goose. He was the perfect choice to play his son, and I think everybody absolutely nailed their jobs. So anyway, I think that's all I have to say for now. If I think of anything else, I'll throw it in here in the edit or something. But thoroughly enjoyed this movie. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. And on that note, we're going to leave it there. As always, please don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it. Drop me a comment. Let me know your thoughts on Maverick, on the first Top Gun, your experiences with it. What did you think of this movie? I am incredibly curious. Redder is better, so hit what may or may not be a big red subscribe button, depending on your browser, and check me out on Patreon for the full-length version of this reaction, as well as all of my other content. And if you'd like other ways to follow, check me out on Instagram, or the app formerly known as Twitter. I think that's it. I'll see you guys next time.